Hey everyone, welcome back to my platform. Listen, there's been an incident in Traverse City, Michigan, which is about 3.5 hours north of where I live in Michigan. Someone lost their mind and start stabbing people. That's all I really know right now. But, I track all things health. That's what I was trained to do in my undergrad and graduate degree program. So, I track everything from uh, outbreaks to vaccinations to everything, sicknesses and diseases, all that kind of stuff, right? And so I've been warning the body of Christ, and I have been warning the world that you're going to start seeing more people lose their mind because of some decisions that they made that was not connected to God or His Word. And there's some things inside of people's bodies right now as it relates to health that should not be. But a lot of people, and I have to be careful how I say this, a lot of people have not been taught how to hear from God, which is something so simple and so easy to do. And I know a lot of churches are not telling people how to hear from God either because they want people to be dependent on the leaders in the church, and that's wrong. That's why I come to my platform and I tell you, I give you the tools. Here, learn how to hear from God for yourself. Learn how to get prophetic words from God for yourself so that you won't be tricked, okay? And so you got to be careful out here because there's a lot of people who are going to snap and they're going to lose their minds because of some decisions that they made as far as their bodies. We're concerned. I have to be very careful of what I'm saying on social media because the truth is monitored. Okay, so I can tell you that the only thing that's inside of my body are vitamins and minerals, golden seal healing herbs, echinacea tea, okay, organic fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds, pure water. Your girl has what God created. If God didn't create it, your girl don't have it in her body. Okay? So you want to make sure you stick to the laws of God and what God created to protect your life, your health, your mind, okay? And so that you can continue to stay blessed. So, I saw on TikTok that there was a young woman who's young and she's very concerned because she was diagnosed with brain cancer. So, in my ministry as a nurse, God gives me cures for diseases. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought this black woman would have cures for the world? But I do. I can't give you the cures on social media because the truth is monitored. But if young woman, if you get a hold of this message, I want you to go out to my Rumble account at goldteeth, lower GOLDTEETH. And there's a award-winning documentary that I created entitled Health God's Way. Take a look at that award-winning documentary. Grab those tools. Go to your doctor. Ask your doctor if you can follow those instructions, okay? And most importantly, talk to your God. And you have a choice. You have a choice. You could believe that you're going to die, or you have a choice that you're going to live. This choice is up to you. And I know it sounds strange because it's coming from a black woman. But this black woman right here, she walked with God for real, for real. And she holds the solutions that you need. She holds the solutions that the world needs. That's why I come to my social media platform with the wisdom of God sharing information. So I'm asking you, all you need is faith the size of a grain of a mustard seed. Now, I want you to go out and get that information. Many people have come to me with terminal colon cancer, terminal breast cancer, blood cancer, all kinds of forms of cancer. And guess what? God heals them, restored them, and they're alive. I had this one lady come to me. She was sent to me from my aunt. And doctor told her to pack her bags up. She was about to die. She got to get her house in order. And I just flat out told her, I said, you ain't got to die if you don't want to. But you have a choice. You could believe what the doctor said, or you could believe the servant, the Most High God, who is a licensed nurse and trained by God to heal the world. She said, I don't have a choice. I might as well see what you got. So I gave her those instructions, and that's on that award-winning documentary. You know, her doctor was aware of some information, and guess what? Completely healed. This lady wasn't even a candidate for chemotherapy or radiation, because I'm bad like that. Ha! I'll walk with God for real. Okay? Bringing deliverance and power and truth to the world. So be encouraged. I hope you get this message. And anybody who's out there with a terminal illness, I pray you get this message. There is hope in God. And God has instructions for you. So you could believe the prophet, and so shall you prosper. This is Prophetess Nurse Lois. God bless you.